Hi, this is Stephanie Fair, and the Tech Facilitator at Butler High School, and this quick video is about Naviance. So Naviance is a web-based platform in which students can explore careers and colleges, apply online, and contact their counselors all in one place. There's also an app for your phone, so you can literally contact your counselors and look up careers and colleges and your future plans anywhere at any time. The quickest way to find Naviance is to go to the Butler webpage. On the Butler webpage, in the left-hand menu, if you'll scroll down to the letter N, you'll find Naviance. When you click that link, it will take you to a page with instructions and a video tutorial on how to access Naviance. If you click the first link, you'll open the page to log into Naviance. To log into Naviance, you're going to use the same credentials as you use to log into a computer at school. Your username is your ID number, and your password is the same one that you use for the computers at school. Once you log into Naviance, you'll see a welcome page. There's a couple things on the welcome page you need to know. There are quick links down the left-hand side. There is messages and an inbox that you can literally email your counselors right from the home page. And at the top there are 4 tabs: Colleges, Careers, About Me, and My Planner. We're going to start in About Me and move across and talk about the things you'll need to do in each of the tabs. About Me is literally about you. You can click any of these links to give information about you, including a strength finder and a career interest profiler. If you'll come down to My Profile, we are going to start with information about you. So the 2 things that we'll need to add to our account: 1, you'll need to add a valid email address by clicking the pencil. Why is this important? So that as you get closer and closer to your senior year in high school and your counselors need to contact you about various colleges or scholarships you're interested in, they will have a quick way to do that by adding your email. The second thing you'll want to do is add a parent. Why? Because parents have a login for Naviance as well. They cannot change anything about you, but they will be able to access the information and see what you have or have not done. So you'll click Add a New Parent, and the only things you'll need to do is a parent's name and a parent's email address. And you even don't have to put an email address. By clicking the parent name, it creates a profile that then the parents can log in and create their own unique username and password so that they can see the work that you've done in Naviance. So just putting in a first and last name for a parent will do that for you. Okay, so those are the 2 things we'll need to do in About Me. There's definitely other things you can do. For example, you can add test scores that you've taken, like the SAT and the ACT. You can document anything, adding portfolios or a resume, things that you need to do when you prepare to go to college. Let's move on to careers. Under careers, you can explore any career that you may be interested in. The one thing you'll be asked to do today is to take the Career Interest Profiler quiz. These are kind of like the quizzes you do online. Yes, it's going to take you a few minutes. There's actually 180 questions. But the goal of these answers is that there's no right or wrong answer. But when you finish, just like you would do a magazine quiz, if you ever did those in the past, it's going to tell you your traits and interests and career clusters that will match for you. So if you have no idea what you want to do in your life, using the Career Interest Profile will give you some ideas of things that you might be interested in. So once you do that, when you're in careers, you can look them up. You can also look up favorite careers. You can simply type in your career or do it by cluster. So careers are clustered together based on things that are similar as far as careers. So maybe you want to be a doctor. When you type in doctor, it will give you other career names. For example, medical scientist, anesthesiologist, general practitioners. You can click any of those things and it will give you more information about them. For each career, it will give you a general overview, some possible occupations, perhaps a video. There's also a knowledge and skills tab of things that you'll need to be able to do and have knowledge in order to be successful at this career. Once you've done the Career Interest Profiler, it will match up your areas of need together so you can see whether or not you would be possibly a good match for this career. There are tasks and activities that you would need to do in that career, most common work activities, so you can also explore to find out if these jobs would fit you. And my favorite is the Wages tab. So in the Wages tab, it will tell you about your average salary across the United States. You can also go by state to see what your average salary would be. You also will notice that it's percentage, so at least 90% make the minimum and the least make the 10%. So it's a really good indicator when you're looking for where you want to live, because perhaps you do not want to live in a city or a state that has a very low wage, or maybe that's something that will drive you for a higher, different state. Okay, so this is a great place to go. It will also tell you whether or not you need a college or some other type of certification for your career. Under colleges, this is where you can start pinning and planning for colleges that you might be interested in. This is also a great place to explore each of the colleges to decide whether or not you actually qualify for those colleges. My favorite thing under colleges is the super match. So what super match allows you to do is it will match any of your interest criteria on the left-hand side of the page with colleges that match your right-hand side. So I'll give it just a minute to load up and then I'll show you how it works. With Supermatch, you can simply type in the school name that you're looking for, okay, and click it, or you can use the tabs on the left-hand side to fit the things that you're most interested in. So perhaps I would be interested in a school that is co-ed, okay, and maybe a school in a region or in North Carolina. So let's come down and click North Carolina. So by doing that each time, it changes the schools in the middle of the tab. If I'm interested in a particular school, I click the Pin It button. Why? Because I can pin up to 5 schools at one time to compare and contrast them. So let's pull a couple of schools together. Once I pick these schools together and I want to, the drop-down menu, I want to compare these schools. So when I do that real quickly on one page, I can see all 3 schools and the important information I need to know. For example, I can find out what percentage of students get admitted to those schools from Butler High School, what the average SAT and ACT score is, what the retention rate is, how much it will cost, how many students go to the school. I can look at a list of majors and a list of athletics, anything that would be interested to me. By pinning these, your counselors and your parents can see what schools you may or may not be interested in. This is also a great place to start narrowing down your search to figure out which schools you would be interested in. You want to make sure that the career and interest profiler matches the school that you want to go to. Also in College tab, you can apply for college. You can also apply for scholarships and search scholarships. So as you're applying to college, you can put your letter of recommendations, request letter of recommendations from your teachers from right here, and you can also apply for scholarships all on Naviance. So what we're trying to do for this project is just get you familiar with Naviance so that by the time you're a junior and senior, you know how to navigate through Naviance to access the information you need. Clicking the home button will always bring you back to your main page. You also can download the app and put it on your phone so you have this access at your fingertips when you're ready to apply. Enjoy your day.